So for a couple of weeks, I've noticed that this bath fan is dirty, right? The vents are way dirtier than the other one. And I put in the same fan in both locations. So I put them in the, it's a Panasonic Whisper Quiet. Here's the model number. FV08-11-B5F. Sorry, VF5. And it has this nifty little switch, 80 or 110. It's great. It's quiet. I put in the other one, but you see how dirty this is. This thing is only 2 years old. So I took the grate off, and this thing is running all the time. Very, very low speeds. And then I find out, okay, maybe I got an updraft constantly, you know, cool air, and there's the damper inside here, and it's open. Maybe something got in there, I don't know. So I ended up taping this off with cellophane and to stop the air, to see if it would stop spinning, and it didn't. So that told me it's not the damper, because it's not air leaving, because I blocked this thing with saran wrap and tape, you know, with some painter's tape, and just to put it on there. And I go, what the hell else is going on? So I look over here, and I unplug this. This is the craziest thing. The switch is off. It's in the off position. It's a timer. So I'm gonna plug it in and watch this thing go when I plug this in. Look at that. It starts turning and turning, and after a while, gathers a little bit more speed, and it's constantly drawing air, constantly sucking up dust bunnies. And it always smelled different in this room. I don't know if it's pulling in sometimes and pushing out. I didn't really understand. But look, right here, and it stops on its own. I checked this other one. I checked it here. This voltage, this positive and neutral here, I get 110 volts up there. The switch is off. So let's take you to the switch. Here's the guts of the switch. This is a Leviton 6161T bath timer. I've used this same switch for years. I actually have it in the other bathroom. No problem. No issue. So I did a little setup mock-up. Took the 2 hot wires, did some pigtails, attached it here, and wanted to see if indeed it was something wrong with this switch. So there's an off, so the buttons don't work. Then there's on, and so you can use the 10 or 20, 30, or 60 minute. So I did a quick mock-up. So I took another switch, just a regular old wall switch, and hooked those pigtails right here that are coming off of the wire over to here. Left it in the off position. And guess what? Like you would imagine, that fan stopped spinning, and there is no voltage at that source, at that pigtail, right where the fan is plugged into the housing. So that tells me that it's this switch. So I could not find anything like this online, and I wanted to make this video in case anyone else finds it an issue where their bath fan is just constantly spinning, and it's not the damper, it's not an updraft, but it could be this switch. And this is a bath switch I've used, bath timer switch I've used forever, and I want to say 15 years. At least it looks very similar. If they change the model number, maybe. But when I change this switch out to a regular switch, no problem. But yet this switch is the problem. I've even reversed the polarity to see if it was an issue where voltage was still somehow getting through, even though it shouldn't be an issue. But it didn't matter. That fan still spins all the way up in the ceiling if it's on, if it's plugged in. So I'll show you that again. And I checked my other bathroom because I did the same. You know, I know what I know, so I keep using the same fan. I keep using the same timer. Great. But the downside is I got to get a new switch. So clean out this scummy, fan motor right here, vacuum it out, and then go over and get another one of these switches. So if you face this issue and you know it's not a damper issue and you've eliminated that, maybe check your switches. maybe this switch is no bueno and it is leaking voltage through even in the off position. So hope that helps you, and let me know if you have questions.